What up, though, man? It's your boy, Dewan Algadon. You already know what it is, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so we can stay locked in, man. I'm on my way to the gym, man. Give me some light work in, man. I'm gonna do biceps and back, man. But listen, today we're gonna talk about Diddy, man, and this freako indictment, man. Even though it's not an indictment, it's not a federal indictment, man. You know what I'm saying? He just got his 2 cribs that he owned raided. You know what I'm saying? One in LA and one in Miami, if you ain't know. But what I'm really talking about today is how it's this theory, man, that I always be telling in my 777 courses, man. Talking to my guys, man, about how life is all about phases, man. And how you, as a man, you will hope to go through these phases properly. But you know, shout out to Rome Supreme. This is what I was talking about the other day. What I mean by is, if you do not, let's say you might have missed a phase of your life that you know what I'm saying, as a man, you feel you need to go through. You know what I'm saying? Whether that was like, you know what I'm saying, a phase between, you know what I'm saying, from the ages of 21 to 27, you know what I'm saying? Or should I say from, you know, 18 to 27, meaning like a guy who might have, a guy who first went off to college or something like that. He first moved away from home from his parents. He went off to school, and then he's able to, you know, casually, let's keep it gangster, like fuck with any female that he wanted to fuck with. Now, it's going to be a little bit different from 18 to 21 while you in school and college. You know what I'm saying? You got the freedom, but you might not have the money. Then from like 21 to 22 to 27, 28, you start making some money, and you able to, you know, run around and do whatever it is you want to do. A lot of guys learn a lot about themselves in that phase, and a lot of guys make a lot of mistakes, but a lot of guys get a lot of that, you know, that thrill, that lust out of them and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't become as prevalent from, you know what I'm saying, I guess 28, 29, 30 to 40, 45. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the lust is still there, but it's so much more manageable, so much more controllable. And the urges is so much more controllable. I mean, it's less of them, it's less lust, it's less urges if you properly went through that phase. And then, you know what I'm saying, from all the mistakes you made, you know not to make those same fucking mistakes in your early 30s to mid 40s. What do I mean by that? I mean, like, you know, when you about 22 and 23, or you young and you first start getting them nice little checks from your job or your hustle or your business, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever the fuck it is you're doing, your career, you gonna go fuck that bag up, man. You gonna go fuck that check up on things that you like, luxuries, and you know whether, you know, men or individuals like to admit it or not, women are a luxury, right? So what happens is you start fucking up money either to impress women, or you start fucking up money directly for women. You know what I'm saying? Whether that be you know, you maxing out credit cards, buying girls gifts, or taking them on dates, vacations, or, you know what I'm saying, you maxing out credit cards to look a certain way to impress women. You going to get cars you can't afford. You might even be living in places you can't afford to live at. You know what I'm saying? You doing a whole bunch of shit to try to, you know, sexually dominate these women, man, while bigging up your own ego and shit. And you doing this shit for years, man. You doing this shit for years. Now, from 18 to 21, that was the first time you was on your own to, you know what I'm saying, you know, be able to, you know, fuck with any female you wanted to fuck with while you was in college, or you didn't move down, got your own apartment, got your own job. But like, once you touch that career bag or that business bag, or, you know, whatever the case, or that decent job bag, you start climbing that pay ladder. As a young man, dog, you in your prime, you gonna fuck that bag up. Now let's say, for whatever reasons, you didn't get to experience that. Why wasn't you able to experience that? Sometimes a lot of guys get married early. They get married in their 20, like at 20 years old, 21, and then they might get a divorce at 29, 30. Now they about to get out here and act a fucking fool. Some of these guys, though, or it might be something, let me take it back. Or it might be something where you might have went to fucking you might have went to the military, or you might have went to prison, And, you know what I'm saying, you might have went to prison from 20 and you wouldn't get out till you was 30, 31, 32. Man, I'm literally see this shit. I know guys like this. And I know girls who tell me about guys that they fuck with like this. What happens is, man, the phase just, that is an important phase of a man's life when he need to go on his, what I like to call the run, man. When he need to go on a run. The run is just dating and fucking with various amounts of women. He got it, you know what I'm saying? Women is who build character, man. Women is who breed the alpha, dog. Women is who make a lot of guys feel like they are the man. You can't feel like you the man. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, should that be a thing? Should women be the see all be all for how you feel about yourself? Absolutely not. But that's just the facts, man. Most men measure themselves based on what they accomplish with women. That's one of the biggest measurements. A man could be successful as fuck. He could have did all kind of things, accomplished all kind of things. If he hasn't fulfilled his accomplishments that he wanted to fulfill with women, that's why you see so many successful men ruin themselves like fucking Diddy. And what's crazy is, you know, I don't know if it's rumors or not, but I just heard like Diddy was, you know, one of them kind of guys. He wasn't who he is today in his earlier years. I heard he was at Howard University getting beat up and was getting clowned a lot because he was always, you know, dancing and being goofy and that kind of shit. I don't know if that's facts or is that, you know, or is that cat. But this is all I'm saying, man. I learned, but the evidence is there that obviously, like, because you'll be like, bro, why are you having freak offs, bro, from that? Why was you doing this shit for so long? You feel me? Now listen, I respect all of Diddy's accolades and accomplishments as a black businessman, man. I have to put respect on that, man. And you know what I'm saying? He is one of the legendary guys, figures of my community, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to that. So I'll never disrespect him on that level. And I'm going to go out and say, man, you know, a lot of this shit is just allegations. It hasn't been proven to be facts. What I will say is he put himself in a lot of situations for there to even be allegations. And, you know, shout out to my dog Ace Boogie, man. We be talking about this is why, man, bro, you got to properly accomplish those phases. Or what I'm about to say is if you do not get to have the phase, bro, you just have to hone in and allow the phase to be missed out on. Like, fuck it, dog, I missed it. If you went to prison, dog, and you know what I'm saying, and you come out at, you know, 40 years old, bro, it's over with. Like, as far as the phase of being a guy just out here chasing all kind of women, fucking with all kind of women. Now, granted, it might not be as dangerous for a guy from 40 years old who just came from prison because he ain't got shit to lose for real. But let's talk about the guys who do. A 40-year-old guy that been making money since he was 20 is going to have shit to lose. He's going to have a reputation to lose. He's going to have assets to lose. And then, you know what I'm saying, he might have kids and all kind of other shit going on. So even if you want to get out here and act a fucking fool, bro, you got to be way more calculated than a guy was in his early 20s. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be held to a higher standard. It's going to be people that's going to be way more predatory to the shit that you got going on. It's going to be people that's not going to understand the shit that you trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be like that, bro. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it gangster, dog. When you a businessman, dog, and you didn't accomplish so much shit, and you got a name, and you got so much shit going on, you can't be as reckless as a fucking 20-year-old who ain't got shit going on. And I ain't talking about rapey and all that kind of shit or weird freak off type shit. I'm just talking about fucking with all kind of women, just doing all kind of shit and not knowing exactly who you fucking with, their first and last name, their fucking age, their background, giving them an incentive not to fucking do you like that, bruh. You know what I'm saying? So this go to all my dogs, man, that's, you know, approaching them, you know, them early 40s, mid 40s, late 50s. Listen, be satisfied with the run you did have, or if you didn't, bro, if you have shit to lose, if you got shit going on, man, it's over with, bro. We in the era where you just can't be fucking with any female, man. You can't. You got to be calculated. You got to move with intentions. You know what I'm saying? You got to put, you know what I'm saying, them sexual demons or whatever the fuck it is, or that pride. Because a lot of guys don't even be, you know, I'm not speaking on Diddy, but a lot of guys just be fucking with multiple women for pride issues, man. Just to, you know, like I said, just to feel like they the man. It don't even be. You know me girls, you know me women I fucked with that I didn't even like. I didn't give a fuck. I did it just to do it. You know me DMs I slid in just to see, you know what I'm saying, if I could get her to go. If she, you know what I'm saying, if I could pull her, man, I ain't give a fuck about 90% of them chicks, you feel me? But, you know, it was what it was. So, man, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a guy that's sitting out here judging another guy or telling another guy, like, no, you can't have your run. At my run, you can't have your run and all this kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of guys had such a run from, you know what I'm saying, the ages of 15 to fucking 24. They was good. I know it. You know what I'm saying? 14 to 23. Like, they didn't need no damn run till they was in their mid-40s and shit. Now, there's nothing wrong with casually dating as you get in your, you know what I'm saying, your mid-30s, your late 30s. You know what I'm saying? Your early and mid-40s. Hell, even your 50s. I get to a point where you still got to be intentional with the individual you date. You can't be out here recklessly having one-night stands and sliding in 50 bitches DMs and doing all that crazy shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, that's just my 2 cents about just the Diddy thing. Is Diddy proves that, bro, you have to end the phases correctly. And then even the more shit you have going on, the more, you know what I'm saying, intentional you have to be with the people that you have relations with, bro. Or you will be destroyed. Or you will put your fucking legacy, your business, your career, your accolades at risk. And was it worth it? You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he looking back like, damn, that shit wasn't worth none of that. And you know what I'm saying? I'm sure he a lesson for all the future billionaires, or, you know, all the guys that's, you know what I'm saying, that got them bills now. They probably looking to the left and right like, shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You can't be the orchestrator of a fucking freak party with your name on the docket, man, as a billionaire, bro. You know what I'm saying? Paying prostitute and all that kind of shit, man. That shit. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it is what it is, man. I could never have game or knowledge for Diddy. I mean, Diddy is a singer, you know what I'm saying? And I respect that. I can only tell Diddy about things that, you know, a younger guy will perceive shit. But, you know, I'm not a guy that's going to be wiser than Diddy or any of that, especially when it comes to business or anything like that. But I would say Diddy has taught us a lesson. He taught me a fucking lesson for sure. Hope he taught you a lesson. You know what I'm saying? That, and I've been peeped this, man, that, you know what I'm saying, you gotta move when intentions and be calculated out here, period. But also, man, if he is, you know, one, you know, I'm not judging nobody's sexuality and shit like that, but I'm just not into a lot of the things that he's alleged of doing. But, you know, I'm a guy that's gonna move with integrity on my channel. As far as I won't even speak on the allegations. That's up for y'all to go read that shit, or for y'all to know, or somebody gonna say it in the comments and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna put no smut on his name. But you know, hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you are into those things that Diddy's into, you damn sure better get your shit right. Now, granted, I know guys to this day that do all that shit Diddy is alleged of doing. But the reason there'll never be no problem is because they broke as hell. Let's keep it a buck, man. Nobody gives a fuck about the guy with no name, no power, or no money. He can do whatever the fuck he want to do. But when you got that bag, that's your ass. So let me know how y'all feel about this shit, man. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out, man.